Good morning, children. We start our lesson. Okay, till what we have learned? We have learned the to lift the. We have till here we have learned. Okay, we have learned the lesson. Okay, so now we are going to learn when you rub your hand, what is produced? Heat is produced. When you rub your hand, if you rub like this continuously, what happens? It will create the heat. So energy is produced. Okay. And what do you feel? We feel heat. Yes? When you rub your hand, what? You feel the heat. And same, have you ever observed that iron? Okay, take the iron and iron rod, anything. Okay, take the iron rod and beat. Okay, with the help of the hammer, beat on the iron rod. So what happened when you beat this? What happened? The heat is produced. Heat is produced. Okay, heat is produced. Okay, same thing. Have you seen the reed? కుంకుడుకాయ ఉంటుంది కదా, కుంకుడుకాయ లోపల ఒక బ్లాక్ కలర్ సీడ్స్ ఉంటుంది కదా. Take this seed. Okay, soap nut. It is called the soap nut. Take the soap nut and rub it on the wall. So continuously you have to rub it. So what happens? Here also we can see heat is produced. Heat is produced. Okay, and you can see many things. When you rub your hand like this, we can produce the heat. In the same way, you can see the light. Okay, we have the light in our houses. Yeah, we have the light in our houses. How the light is changed from the electrical energy? From the electrical energy, it is converting into light energy. Like this, we have different types of energies. We have different types of energies. Electrical energy, biochemical energy, muscular energy. Okay, we have so many mechanical energy. To move the vehicles or to move the any instrument, it requires some energy. Okay. So all this what I have said now, the rub your hands and the beating the iron rod with the hammer, they produce the heat. All this are mechanical energy. All this are mechanical energy. And from the electrical, when you on the switch, what happens? The electric current will pass through this and then it will generate the light. Yes or no? It generates the light. So from the electrical energy, it is what it is doing. It is changing into the light energy. It is changing into the light energy. Yes, and you can see the many energies. One energy to the it can convert from one energy to the another energy. Okay. Did you ever bath with cold water during winter? Did you bath in the winter season? In the winter season, have you bathed with the cold water? Yes. So how you feel? Okay, when you pour the water on your body, you feel very cool. And we feel very cool. Yes. After some time, what happens? We feel normal. What do you do to protect yourself from the cold? Okay, to protect from the cold, what we are doing? We are wearing the woolen clothes. So when you wear the woolen clothes, it keeps our body warm. It keeps our body warm. How do you get hot water in winter? How we are getting the hot water? By using the gas stove, we are boiling the water. Yeah, or we are using the heater or the solar heater. Yeah, this way we are using and we are converting into the heat energy. We are boiling the water. Generally, we heat water to get hot water. Okay, what we do? We will heat the water first by using the gas stove or by using the heater, water heater. Water heater. Have you seen the water heater? They have like this. The wire will be there like this, and they put it in the water. So it is called the water heater. Okay, and when you keep this through the electrical energy. Through the electrical energy will change. Okay, it passes through and then what happens? It changes into the heat energy and the water becomes heat. Okay, so we can see we have different types of energies. Okay, I am giving some of this. Biochemical energy, you can, okay, biochemical energy, mechanical energy, electrical energy, okay, and chemical energy, light energy. Like this, we have different types of energies. So they are given here. See, from the gas, okay, electrical heater. We use electrical heater to heat the water. Okay, so what we are doing? We are heating the water. So here, from the electrical energy, it is changing into heat energy. Here the water will be heated. Yes or no? The water will be heat. Yeah. So the heat energy, what we are doing? We are changing the electrical energy to heat energy. And the gas, okay, we have the cylinders. Yes, we have the gas cylinders. We have the gas cylinder. So what in this gas cylinder? It is a chemical energy. So from the chemical, what it is? It is converting into, okay, chemical energy to heat energy. It is converting from chemical energy to heat energy. So we are boiling the water. Yes, so we are heating the water on the stove. So from the gas cylinder, some chemical will be comes and it will passes through the tube and then it will burn. Yeah. So it is again the water, when you put it on the stove, it changes into heat energy. Okay. Solar, same thing. By using the sun, solar heaters also present. They keep the they keep due to the sun, it will be heated. So from solar energy, it is changing into the heat energy. By solar also. Okay. And we can also know that, okay, it is very important. They may ask in the 1 mark answer, that is objective type questions. And we can see heat energy can be converted. Okay, the heat energy, we can convert the heat energy into many forms, into different forms of energies. See here, the thermal power station. Thermal means by using coal and whatever it is. Okay, they are using from the thermal power station. What they are doing? Power station, they are generating the electricity. What they are doing? They are generating what they are doing? They are generating the heat, and from the heat they are converting into electrical energy. From the thermal power station, what we are getting? We are getting the electricity. From the hydro also, we are converting into hydro power station also. We are converting into the electrical energy. From the water also, we are producing the current. Okay. Converted to electrical energy. In the steam engine, have you seen the steam engine? Yes, where it is? In ships or in the boats, we can see the steam engines. Okay, steam engine. Okay, in the steam engines, what they are using? The heat is converted to mechanical energy. Here, the heat energy is produced, and from that they are converting into what? They are converting into mechanical energy. They are converting into mechanical energy in the steam engine. Mechanical energy. Okay, the heat energy is converted into the mechanical energy. We can give some more example. Okay, you can give some more example for that if you know. Now, we can know about the, if you stand close to the fire, what do you feel? Okay, when you stand close to the stove or the burning wood, when you stand near to them, what do you feel? We feel very warm. Yes, we feel when a warm object is placed close to a cooler object, heat energy moves from the warmer object to the cooler one. So if you stand, okay, see here, it is the fire. Food we are keeping everything, okay, and we are burning this, and we are standing here. The person, the man, or okay, the person is standing here. Okay, the person is standing. So it is very hot. Yes, it is very hot. From the what is produced here, heat energy is produced. So we are not that much. Okay, we are cool. We think that. So what happened? If this heat energy will transform, or they will, where it moves to the cooler, and then what it makes the warm. So when you stand before the stove or the anything, so how you feel? So we are taking the warmness from that. So the heat energy will transfer from the warmer or the hot object. Heat energy moves from the warmer object to the cooler object. Okay, from this object transfer to the cooler object. So energy is moved from one place to the another place, or we can say from the higher temperature to lower temperature. From higher temperature to lower temperature. Or from the warmer object to cooler temperature. And to see the body heat, to see the temperature of our body, what we are using to measure our body temperature, what we are using to measure the temperature of body, we are using the thermometer. Yes, to measure the temperature. Yes, to measure the temperature of the body. Have you seen the thermometer? Nowadays we have a different types of thermometer. It is the older one I am showing you. It contains the bulb and the hook, and they have the readings. Yes, they have the readings on this. It is the 0, like this they have the readings. Yeah, look at in the test book, and they have the capillary tube. Have you seen this? Yes, you have seen in the hospitals. Yes or no? Have you seen in this? Where you have seen this? You have seen in the hospitals. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, like this. They have. Again, they have the smaller divisions. Here 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, like till the 100 they have. Yes, till the 100 they have. Okay. See here, have you observed any thermometer in the daily life? Yeah, we have observed. We have the digital thermometer also they have. And have you seen the thermometer used by the doctors in the hospital? Yes. We have seen the thermometers in the hospital which is used by the doctors. How does it help us to measure the temperature? How it is helpful to measure the temperature? It is useful only for us to know the temperature of our body, how much it is, 99 or whatever it is. We have the, okay, and hold the thermometer and observe it carefully. Okay, if you have the thermometer in your house, just you observe the thermometer. Okay, we have to observe the thermometer thoroughly. What do you find inside the thermometer? What do you find? Have you seen some silver color? Okay, it is moving upward. Or when you see the BP, okay, in that also one silver color liquid will move. Okay, one liquid will be present in that. Okay, so what is that? What do you find inside the thermometer? What do you find at both ends of the tube? How do they differ from each other? Okay, at one end of the tube you observe a bulb. Okay, at one end what you see? You can see the bulb. Okay, what do you see at that one end? At the one end you have the bulb. At the other end, what it is? It is the hook. Okay. So at one end, okay, it is thermometer. At one end of the thermometer, what is there? It is, okay, bulb is present. In the bulb, it is filled with the mercury. It is filled with the mercury. It will move up and down. Okay, it is a liquid. But it is, okay, we say it is a liquid. Okay, it is filled with the bulb. Okay, they have the bulb and we put it in our mouth. Okay, so this bulb contains the mercury. It is filled with the mercury. When mercury absorbs the heat, it will rises up. It will rises up and it shows the body temperature. It shows the body temperature. What do you observe at the other end of the tube? What do you see at the other end of the tube? The other end is, what is there? Other end, it is the hook. It is closed one. It is closed one. The other end of the tube is sealed. Okay, it is closed and they have the hook to hold this. Okay, the other end of the tube is sealed after removing the air. So, at one end they have the bulb and the bulb is filled with the mercury, and the other end it is sealed. Whatever the air is present, when they make, they will close. Okay, we have the closed here also. Yes, it is closed. So, before closing this, they remove all the air from this thermometer. They will remove the air and they will close this. They have the closed. What do you find? Any marking on the tube? Yes, we will find the marking on the tube. Yes, we can see 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 like this. You can see the markings. Yes, you are able to see these markings? Yeah, they have the markings on the tube. The thermometer has the marking on the tube. We find the scale which is marked to express the temperature in degrees Celsius. Okay, it is marked in the, okay, it is a scale we can say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It is marked. Okay, so why they have the marking on the tube? To know the temperature of the body. Okay, to know the temperature of body, and as well as they are, okay, how they are measuring? They are measuring in the degree Celsius. Degree Celsius. Or we write like this. Okay, what do you write here? Celsius. We write in the Celsius. Degree Celsius, or like this we can write. Degree Celsius 0 C. Like this you can write. Degree Celsius. They are measuring the degree Celsius. We read the temperature with the help of the markings. So, how we are able to read how much heat is there, how much heat is there to your body, how we are able to know that? We are able to know that on the, what is there on the tube? Marking. By using the marking only, we are able to know the body temperature. Without that, if it is not there, marking is not there. If the marking is not there, how can you know that the body temperature is 99 or 100? Okay, by using the marking only, we can able to know the temperature. Where does it ends? The arrangement of the marks is called the arrangement. Okay, the arrangement of the marks. Okay, have you seen this? 0, 10, 20, 30. This arrangement. The arrangement of the marks. arrangement of the mass is called scale of temperature. Scale of temperature. It is okay. It is called the scale of temperature. All thermometer are based on this. Okay, on which factor, on which base it is, okay, on due to, okay, when it is heated, what happens? It will expand. The mercury which is present in the tube, it will expand. When you keep in your mouth, okay, due to the heat, the mercury which is present in this, it will be expand. It will be expand. After that, when it cools down, again it contracts. So how the thermometer works on? The thermometer works on, okay, expand on heating, and contracts on cooling. Okay, on this basis only the thermometer will work. Now let me see. Okay, we see one experiment. Expansion of liquids due to heat. Okay, how the liquids are expand on heating. In the next class, I will explain you how the expansion of liquid due to heat will. Okay, in the next class, I will explain you. Did you understand till here? Yeah. Read till the page number 46, and okay, till the 46 you have to read the lesson. Okay, if you are not able to pronounce it, you can ask in the WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you children.